By the end of this showcase, you're going to find out if this guy is worth all your resources. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Blazing here, and thanks for joining me again today on another Raid Shadow Legends video. Man, Grohak the Bloodied. I mean, what can I say about this guy? He looks phenomenal, right? Just the whole red, blood-soaked, he just looks phenomenal. I love him. I love him. Like, if I saw this guy in a battlefield, I'm running the opposite way. I don't care, right? He just looks so scary. Now, he did have a buff to him over the last year, but did that actually make him relevant? Is he still actually good for your account? Is he going to be worth the resources you put in? Is he going to be worth, what do we got? 4, 7, 11 books? Are they going to be worth it for you, right? First, I do want to take a look at these rankings because I don't think they're right. Okay. Plarium, I think these kind of need to be reset every so often, especially as you're doing champion rebalances. We do need to do a little bit of a better job on this, right? So let's go ahead. Let's break down his skill kit and let's see what he's actually going to do, if he's going to do anything. So the A1 does attacks 2 enemies at random, right? Each hit has a 35% chance, books up to 50 of placing a 30% decreased speed for 2 turns. So if you're, fighting a single target boss, that's actually pretty good, right? So by the end of it, hopefully, every time he attacks, you're going to get yourself a decreased speed on. And it's the big version. The A2, on a 3-turn cooldown, right, attacks all enemies. Each critical hit fills this champion's turn meter by 20%. Now, this one right here happens to be my most favorite abilities of his skill kit. And I'll show you guys why. The A3 attacks 1 enemy, and if this and steals the target's turn meter, places a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns if this attack is critical. Now, obviously, when we build our Grohak, we're going to build them with 100% crit rate. So the A3 and the A2 are both going to come into play. It just depends on if you're going to put some accuracy on them. And the A3, to steal the turn meter, does need accuracy. As for his aura, 24% in dungeons. Now, could you use him as an aura lead? Of course. Is he going to be worth it? For normal stages Fire Knight, he's actually not that bad, right? He brings the decreased speed for the A1. He brings the weaken, the turn meter steal, keeping the Fire Knight at bay, and brings a phenomenal aura in all dungeons. But let me show you what I built mine with, and then let's test them out in some dungeons. Maybe a little bit of Doom Tower. Hopefully we can get some live arena runs done, and then we'll play some in some classic arena as well. All right, so my Grohak is built with a Perception and Savage. Now, ideally, the best sets are probably going to be Lethal and Cruel or Lethal and Savage, depending on what you can do, if you can build enough accuracy in his kit. Suggested accuracy for me is going to be around 350. And the reason for that is because I do use him in Centranos, and he is actually a phenomenal champion to have in there. So as for the weapon, we basically have attack, crit rate, speed, crit damage, and ascension. We are looking for attack. Helmet, basically the same thing. We've got speed, crit rate, attack percentage. I mean, if this was crit damage instead of defense, it would be great. But ascension-wise, we went attack. Shield, we went crit rate, crit damage, HP. We got flat HP. It is what it is. Anything else would have been fine. We can't really get attack percentage on a shield. But we will be going for full attack on the ascension. As for the gloves, ideally, we want crit damage gloves. If you happen to have crit rate, and that's what your account has, that's fine. Do what you can. This pretty much has almost every substat I want, except for the resistance. If this was attack percentage, this would have been great. As for ascension, I'm actually going to switch this over to crit damage, right? As for the chest, I mean, what can I say? Mythical chest, I got 25% crit damage on it. If it had crit rate on it and flat attack, it would have been best in slot for him. I did get 2 rolls in speed with a 20% attack ascension. It is phenomenal. And as for the boots, it really depends on the ascension, what you need for you to have kind of a comfortable speed. But we did go attack percentage. I might switch it over to speed, depending on what else rolls. But we got crit rate, flat attack percentage, and accuracy. I know I'm waiting for CVC to be able to roll some of this stuff up for the glyphs, right? At least I'm not using some 5-star boots. Hurricane.
Damn. I'm sorry.
All right, let's talk about the amulets. Now, obviously, attack based is what he is. So we're going to want to go with as much attack as possible on the ascensions here. We have attack ring with triple attack with an 8% attack rate for a glyph. Crit damage neck piece with crit damage substat, as much attack as you possibly can with some accuracy. That's kind of what you're looking for. And then as for the banner, again, we've got attack on attack, right? And then we've got attack percentage, speed, and the HP. It just kind of fell right into it. What could I do? As for total stats, what am I looking for? I've got him built at 43k HP, 7.4k attack. By the time everything's all reworked and done properly, ascensions and everything, I'll be looking close to like 7.7k attack.
Damn!
Which, for where we're currently standing in, is actually not bad. 248 speed, and this is the reason why I'm not sure if I really want to switch the boots to attack, or leave them from attack, switch them over to speed. 100% crit rate. He needs that crit rate, guys. You cannot pull anything less than 100%. 319 crit damage. That looks like a lot, but we could get higher, right? We have 271 resistance. We actually didn't build for any resistance. It just happened that's what those pieces had. And then 335 accuracy. Again, once CVC rolls around and I'm ready to fully maximize my Grohak, I am going to go ahead and put some more glyphs and other better stuff on him. Now, as for the booking situation, we did fully book him out for the showcase. I felt like he deserved it for this, right? Polymorph is what we did take. Now, this is more because we're going to use him in some arena stuff, but ideally, what you're probably going to want to take is more of a Soul Reap, but I'm just too cheap to pay the 300 gems, right? Maybe if we get to 8,000 subscribers, I might start splurging a little more. I'm trying to go a little, less pay to win, guys. As for masteries, what did we do here? Well, we went offense and support, right? We took Deadly Precision, we took Keen Strike along with Keen Strike along with Heart of Glory. We did go ahead and take Single Out with Bring It Down along with Methodical, and we did take Helm Smasher. Now, if you were to go for the second tier mastery, I would say Kill Streak is probably going to be your best choice. As for the support, we did come down and we took Pinpoint Accuracy. We did take Charge Focus. We did take Arcane Celerity, and the reason for that is going to be if we do land that decreased speed on the A1, or we do land the weaken on the A3, it will help you trying to get him back down, right? The more turns he takes, the more of a deadly, beast he is. We did go ahead and take Swarm Smiter along with Lore of Steel, and we did take Cycle of Magic. Now, as for if you went for the third tier mastery, I would probably say Master Hexer or Sniper. It really depends up to what you want to do. All right, so we are going up against the Griffin. Now, we don't have a lot of floors opened up in this current rotation. I would love to do more of a higher floor, but we'll start with this one, right? We do have him fully 6-star ascended. We, have it, so why not use it? So we're going to bring in Uko for the speed lead to be able to strip everything. We're not bringing any other sort of nukers, right? We're just going to bring everybody that enables him. So Thrala will bring some Hex. Lydia is going to bring some decreased defense and weaken. Arbiter is going to bring the increased attack. Let's go ahead and take a look here, what we're going to be able to do. Now, this is just going to be more on the boss to see, right? Most of these waves or ads are pretty much going to die right off the rip. I won't even use the weaken, right? And decreased defense. So let's go ahead. A2 right now. This is why I love this. He goes, boom, and then he's back to full turn meter, right? Again, the waves for the bosses are a little easier, so it is what it is. We'll do another showcase with a little bit more of a higher stage. Let's go ahead. A1. I don't get why we have so many of these stages that are much weaker than the boss. Like, I guess you do want to have a little bit more of a difficult time on the boss, but the hats just feel kind of like, blah. All right. I'm just trying to save everything onto the showcase for the boss, guys. So just bear with me. All right, there we go. All right, only took us a minute, right? All right, so we got increased attack, course, he strips it. Put decrease attack on the boss. Hex, increase attack now. We got the decrease defense and weaken. A3, boom, 225, right? We didn't actually strip any of the, let's talk about the turn meter on him, but it is what it is. That's fine. All right, shields up. Let's go ahead, A1, and then what is his A2 going to do here? 178k, not bad at all, right? Let's see, can we get another increased attack up and see what his A1 is going to do here? And the A1 brings out a 32 to 29k, and we land the decreased speed, so not bad at all. Let's go ahead and let's check what we can do on some of the floors, right? How much damage is he going to put out against, let's say, unfortunately, I think we can only go up to like stage 29, so we'll take that one, which is not a, it's a pretty decent wave. I know, right? I use a pretty free-to-play team here, guys. I'm all being about free-to-play teams right now, right? Double Taurus Marichka. We don't even need to bring her. Let's bring the Hex out. All right, this is what we're going to go with. We're just going to test out what kind of damage he can do here. All right, so we got increased attack. We have the Hex out on everybody, decreased defense, and weaken. He comes out, and whoa, 138k. Not bad at all. But the nice part now is he crit everybody, and he's back up. A1, 47k right there, right? Let's go ahead and let's see what the A3 would do here on the same kind of, there we go. Weaken, coming up, decreased defense. All right, A3, let's hit Ignatius, 119k. He stole the turn meter. He's already back ahead of everybody else, right? Which is actually phenomenal. I love this. Let's go ahead. Let's see again. What's he going to do here? Let's slow it down, actually. Here we go. 132k. He didn't one-shot everything, but not bad, right? All right, so let's go ahead. Let me showcase him in like a Fire Knight team. Let me put one together real quick, and we'll be right back. All right, so he's going to be our only damage dealer in this, right? I'm not going to go through and do an AI setup. We're going to go ahead and just walk through it manually. We are using him as an aura lead. Yes, I'm bringing a reset champion. Actually, I think my Karma is probably built in more of a damage nuker build, so I'll have to pay a little bit of attention to make sure that I try not to do too much damage with him. All right, here we go. Grohak comes up. A2, boom, crits everybody. We actually got a pretty strong hit. Let's go ahead, A1. But he's going to be able, we're back already. Let's go ahead. We'll steal turn meter off of anybody. He's already jumping ahead of everyone again, right? We just want to make sure wave 2, we're using Kaimar to just kind of reset. All right, there we go. Yeah, my Kaimar is built a little crazy. He's only got like 300k or 300,000, not 300,000. What am I talking about? 300% crit damage, like 6k attack, right? It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a Kaimar and how you have him built. All right, so here we go. Back at it again. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go with the A1. Let's go reset. And I just want to show you guys that he's going to keep, like, the Fire Knight's not going to take a turn. We are going to keep the Fire Knight at bay at stage 25. There we go. Decrease defense weaken. And boom. I guess at this point, we just throw it on full auto. It doesn't really matter. Stealing the turn meter, 318k right there with the A3. That is big numbers. Come on. All right. I'm going to be hands off. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. This is AI going to be smart enough to do the right ability at the right time. Okay. He used the A2 right there, right? So I guess we would prioritize the A1. There we go. We got the decreased speed on the boss. We're almost back. Can we get to the A3? Boom. Took the turn meter away. That is awesome. Love it. Love it. We got the decreased defense. And there we go. Back again. I know I'm kind of showcasing him with like a Kymar, so he's getting the reset and all of this. You could put in a Renegade, guys. Really, you really could. But you can see here, boss is not even taking a turn. He's keeping the boss at bay. I really wish that I could pull him on my $10 whale account because I would actually build him. Right, so the Fire Knight did get to take a turn here, which is what it is. Again, we're not speed tuned and I didn't put an AI setup in. So the fact that he's able to do this and keep it where we are is not bad, right? Just imagine if I actually built out a full proper team around him. We're not using an Allure. Allure is the goddess for this, right? So what did he do? 3.4 million damage. As you can see, yes, my Kymar is built for damage again, but Grohak coming in pretty strong. Let's go ahead and throw him into some gold arena and see what we can come up with there. All right, so we are coming into classic arena. We are in gold 5 currently. A lot of you have asked me to start showcasing them more in gold than plat because you don't care about plat. So fair enough. Let's bring in Arbiter, which is, pretty much accessible champion for everybody. And Cora was a fusion. UDK coming in to protect us in for the single targets. They're bringing in a UDK, so he's going to be the, off affinity champion that's going to give us a problem. I'm not bringing any lockouts in, guys. No reset champions on here, just to see what we can actually do. So we got the increased attack up. Let's go ahead. We don't really care about that. So we're going off with the A2 first. There's no decreased defense. There's no weaken up. He goes, damn. He goes, damn. Not bad. Not bad. UDK came out to about, what, 60% down? So we took out 40% health. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, let's go ahead and steal turn meter from the UDK, taking him right out, and then putting in Mithrala out of her misery. Let's go ahead and let's see. I want to see if we can find, what the heck? Let's do this. We're probably going to lose the speed race here, right? But it'll be a fair showcase against what kind of teams you're going to go up against the arena right now. Here we go. Increase, attack, and Cora coming in. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Boom. Love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, so the A3 here, right? Going up against Armands. We don't even need to do damage. We just need to take the turn meter away. That's it. Increase attack. All right, increase. Oop, there we go. We polymorphed them. We polymorphed them. And that's why you take polymorph in arena, right? Ooh, he got a full team cleanse right there. All right, so it looks like Armands is going to take a turn here, which could mess us up. Here we go. Yep, there we go. And Sigmund just coming right in, no problem, just crushing us right off the bat, guys. He doesn't care. All right, here we go. Increase attack. Turn meter boost. Yeah, heal right up. I'm curious, guys, what would have made Grohak any better? What would you guys have said would be a better, I'm really hating Armands. He is absolute cancer in arena right now. He is absolute cancer. He will single-handedly take down any arena team if he's built fast enough. Am I going to get a turn here? There we go. I'm going to bring back Grohak, just because. All right. Polymorphed again. Let's go ahead. Steal the turn meter. Get rid of him. Of course you did. Cleanse ourselves. We still got the turn meter because we have the... How are you going to polymorph a 6-star polymorph and not get polymorphed yourself? Plurium, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? That Armands probably has not enough accuracy. All right, what's Sigmund going to do here? Ooh, okay. Do I quit it? Do I just let it go? Let's go. Let's bring Armands. Let's bring him back up. All right. Here we go. Steal the Arbiter's turn meter. Cool. Cleanse, heal up. Get to go again. Boom. All right, come on. Bring everybody back again. Let's go. A1, decrease speed. Here we go. There we go. And boom, there we're done. That was longer than I expected. Let me see if we can find a Taraz team or something, with a really heavy HP champ. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, one more page. What can we find? That team right here looks pretty scary. Not gonna lie. But what the hell? Let's go for it. Right? Yep, let's do it. Whatever. It's a +2 Rotos. Let's put my money where my mouth is. Is this guy gonna be worth your resources? Here we go. Increase attack. Strip. Let's go with the A2 first. Get some turn meter back. Nice, we lived. Let's go A1. Too bad we could not have reset him. Shields up. Doesn't matter, let's blow the revive. Come on. Let's go A1. We got the decreased speed on the Sigfie. UDK is so busted, broken. Here we go, cleanse back up. We're not going to be able to steal the turn meter from the UDK yet, so here we go, A2. I mean, we're bringing in, not going to lie, guys, we are bringing in the UDK, which is keeping almost everybody else at bay here. So I recognize that. Here we go, another A2. Boom. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. He's not built like a tank. He's an attack-based nuker. So here we go. Look at off, back to back to back, right? Back to back to back. That A2 is just coming back off. And Cora, keeping it real for us, guys. Keeping it real. Here we go. I guess we'll just put it on auto. It doesn't matter. But I think so far, he has definitely worth my resources. You can let me know in the comments down below if he's worth yours. If you have Grohak, would you build him? I'm actually going to showcase him in one more area. Unfortunately, we don't have Live Arena open right now. If I did, I would love to. Maybe we'll do a showcase of just putting him in Live Arena. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But I do want to show you one last thing here where he can actually be a speed farmer for Minotaur. All right, as all of you know, my Bellower is my favorite farmer for just about everything, right? Campaign, everything. Like, I just love him. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to throw in Grohak. Let's see what he actually does. Comes in, steals the turn meter. Boom. Knocks the waves out. 2, 3. They get a turn. Steals the turn meter. Back into the A2. He's not even going to take a turn. Look at this. 21 seconds. 21 seconds, farmer. All right, so I guess I should probably showcase him in this one last area. Where is Nightmare Campaign? Now, the build for Nightmare Campaign, you could probably get him with with the Savage and Cruel and whatnot. I think probably Lifesteal might be a little bit better for him, right? But let's go ahead in here. Let's throw in our Grohak and let's throw in some food. I don't know why I took that food out, but let's just throw some back in there. 1, 2, 3. All right. Nightmare 12-7. What do we got? One shots the waves. Look at that. So he's definitely going to be able to solo it for you. Now he won't do the boss himself, but there's not going to be a lot of champs that you're bringing in that can solo it, right? 16 seconds. Actually, that's probably on par with my Ethos or my Herndeg, right? So very solid right there. Very, very solid. Guys, let me know where else would you like to see Grohak? I phenomenally I put him into my Centranos teams, right? He's done phenomenal there. I've put him into my Faction War teams. Unfortunately, we don't have it open, but he helps out so much keeping the boss at bay. What do you guys think? Is he worth your resources or not? Thanks again for checking out the video, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out in Discord. I'm always available. Thank you again for following on Twitch and on YouTube. Appreciate you guys very much. And if you have the time, make sure to join us on Sunday for the Knights of Teleria podcast, where we talk about everything Raid Shadow Legends. You get some of your favorite streamers, content creators for Raid Shadow Legends. and it's just a very fun time to have. We have some good banter along the way, and we try to be as brutally honest as possible. That said, guys, wish you all the best. Wish you all the best RNG luck you can possibly have on your sharp pulls or whatever you're doing in raid. And as always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other, and I'll catch you guys next time.